Hey guys, top of the morning to you. Christo Garcia here from My Swing Evolution. I felt compelled this morning to make a video to talk about my current golf swing. And the reason why is because I've been through a lot of changes this year. This year has been crazy up and down. I went through my long drive training, and then I went through my lessons with John where he wanted me to have more open shoulders. Then I lost control of the ball for a little while because I was pulling it. And then that led to the open stance stuff, the Lee Trevino stuff. And here I am now. So I began this year, basically, you know the song by U2, I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. I've been able to play golf at a pretty high level. This year's been very much about searching for those final missing pieces. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because, yesterday I had a pretty good round. Didn't drive the ball well, but I still managed to shoot a pretty solid score with outstanding ball striking with my irons. That's the thing that I'm trying to go for now. That's the thing, the gracefulness. I felt composed. That's what I'm trying to get to at this stage in my swing evolution. And I had faith every time I got, even if I had to pitch out a couple times, I'm like, that's okay. I'm going to get up and down with this 8-iron, and that's the kind of feeling that I had, was that I was in control. And that's the next level for my swing evolution. That's the dream. My first goal was, God, I hope I can break 80 one day. And that's great. And then it's like, I'm in the low 70s. I'm like, I pray, can I break par one day, and I did that, and now it's like, can I control my game like the top players? Can I not fall to pieces, and I have suffered from tremendous anxiety. Before my swing evolution, I could shoot 115, literally. And then, I still have those demons and fears inside of me, and I get really nervous. I want to be able to exert self-control and self-mastery throughout 18 holes regularly. That's what I'm trying to do. So that's where my swing evolution is now. Sorry about the long diatribe. Let's take a look at some of my swings, and I'll talk about technically what's happening that's allowing me to release myself from my own self-doubts and fears. All right, guys, this is my open stance golf swing. Let's take a look at some of these golf swings right here. I'm going to put a little window up there in the sky to show you how I'm starting to hit a more consistent trajectory. So basically, the open stance golf swing is helping me to hit the ball more consistently. I've played some good golf through the years. Most of all the Hogan stuff I worked on is still in this golf swing. I've just opened my stance a little bit, which again helps me get a little more pressure on the back of the shaft, a little more forward shaft lean at impact. And I'm going to put the window up again, and let's watch these next three shots real quickly. Yeah, so if I was on the big break, I'd be breaking a lot of glass right here. You can see here in the finish pose where I've got the open stance where my left foot is way far to the left. And I think Lee Trevino's a darn genius, Will Wilcox, another amazing open stancer. I think you guys should try this, especially if you have a tendency to hit the ball fat. Open your stance and move the ball back a little bit towards your trail foot. Okay, let's take a look at this in slow motion. I'm going to put a shaft line right up my club here. So what we're going to see is I'm going to return it right down on that shaft plane line. There, my hands have returned. This is, you know, I don't have it in high speed mode, but you can see that shaft is right down through the shaft plane line. And so I'm going to rewind this. Let's take a look at my impact. You're going to see I'm a little inside out. That's why I still have that draw. Taking it inside so deep, you know, the deep takeaway for years and years, I'm still going to have that draw. But the thing is, I don't hook it like I was. You can see that divot is slightly into out. But I've got that crisp ball first contact that, you know, I don't think I've ever hit it this crisply in my whole swing evolution, you know, and that's what I've been looking for all this time. And now, you know, I'm really hitting it solid and starting to have control over these irons. So that's what it's all about for me. Now I'm going to go ahead and let's take a look at my driver swing here. Okay, that's a pretty good looking swing right there. Okay, we're going to see I'm going to take it outside a little bit like my friend John Ruiz and the way Lee Trevino does as well. A little trigger move with my knee. So right there you can see I'm pushing the club away from me. I've never done this in all my years. See the gap under my left elbow? I never had that. I kept that thing tucked in super duper tight. But this space gives me a little room to feel like I'm throwing the club head down through the ball. And that club face is nice and square. So let's take a look at this in slow-mo. Now what I'm trying to do is get the feeling of slamming the door shut. So you can slam a door 100 times, it's always going to be square when it hits the door jamb. So that's kind of the feeling I want to have as I throw this club down through the ball, is that it's just going to all line up square. You can see that club face is nice and square to where I want to hit it. As long as I'm not too inside out or outside in, I should get that nice straight ball flight. So let's take another look at one of these golf swings here. Again, once I'm set up in my stance, I want to just think about everything staying square on that, you know, slamming the door. That's a great drive right there for me. I could play some great golf with that. Now, one thing I'll mention to you is if you have a slightly open stance, I can't turn my shoulders as far. I'm hitting the ball more consistently and crisply than ever, but I don't have as long and big a shoulder turn. And I feel like I've given up a few yards with my irons and probably my driver as well. But at this point, I'll give up some yards to have a more consistent strike on the ball. It's just, you know, I'm tired of not having the consistency that I've searched for, and I'm finding it now. So I'm going to keep pursuing this. Guys, don't lose your curiosity about the golf swing. Keep trying things until you hone in what works. You know, I worked with something for several years that was great, but I want to make it to another level. So I've been searching and searching, and now I do believe I'm finding what I've been looking for. So I hope you like this video. Please click subscribe, hit a like, leave a comment, and if you want to learn more about how I hit the golf ball, please go to MSE TV at myswingevolution.com, and I will be doing more deep analysis on the open stance golf swing. Hit them long and hit them straight. One of the biggest mysteries in golf is Ben Hogan's secret. Did he have a secret, or did he take them all to the grave? I've traveled the world interviewing legends of the game and finding everyone I could that knew Ben Hogan. I believe Ben Hogan gave us almost everything he had in his 2 books, Power Golf and 5 Lessons. My name's Christo Garcia, the founder of My Swing Evolution. My channel has over 24 million views, and I had the honor of swinging as Ben Hogan on the Golf Channel. If you'd like to learn more about how I rebuilt my golf swing from scratch, go to myswingevolution.com, where I've got tons of great instructional videos, and you can sign up for MSE TV if you'd like to become a member. Was there a secret? Maybe, maybe not. But I explore the search for his secret in my video, The Hogan Code, that you can get at myswingevolution.com.